Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Three Balls and a Puck. I'm your host, Bradley Velasquez. With me today, Daniel Boxberger. Next to him over there is Kevin Briones, members of the channel as well. And today we're just going to do our weekly rapid fire where we kind of just do 8 random questions about whether it be football, baseball, basketball, and hockey. We just get some honest, on-the-fly opinions. They haven't seen these questions, just questions I came up with. Just going to ask them, and then we'll just go from there. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay. So question number 1, NFL MVP not named Tom Brady.
Ooh. I'll let you take this one, Kevin. Give me a second to think.
It's hard to go anyone else besides like quarterback position because it's NFL's quarterback heavy.
Seems like a quarterback award.
I just feel Aaron Rodgers is coming back healthy, Jimmy Graham, their offense is getting a little better with the run game, so I'd have to go with him.
Okay. Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Russell Wilson because Seattle's terrible and they're floating around 500. Probably should have been in the running last year, so if he somehow gets in the playoffs, which I don't see happening, but if he does, that guy's the entire offense.
Okay. I have Antonio Brown. I feel like he would have won it last year if he didn't get hurt. Obviously he did, so if he stays healthy, I think Antonio Brown. Question number 2. Best NHL free agent signing not named John Tavares.
Yeah, I'm the resident, don't know as much about hockey, so I pay attention to the Sharks more, so I'm just going to say Kane because I'm a homer. He looked good when he was playing with us, and he's athletic, and I know we technically traded for him and then re-signed him, but I'm counting it as a signing.
It's still free agent signing because he had to sign him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Evander Kane.
I'm going to go the same too, Sharks
Same
fans,
thing.
but yeah, they just had to resign him. That makes the whole trade worth it because if they don't, then it's a bad trade.
So we got
it's a good re-signing.
2 Evander Kane votes.
Big homers, big homers.
So they're both Sharks fans, so no surprise. I'm a Panther fan, so I mean, there's too many people to choose from. To be honest, you could say Paul Stastny or James Neal. So I'm just gonna say Mike Hoffman, who actually was in a free agent signing. He came over via trade from the Sharks, even though he was only a long-time Shark. He was there for like 12 hours or whatever it was, less than
Couple
that.
minutes.
But I'm gonna say Mike Hoffman. I'm a Panther homer, so it kind of seems like we're just hockey homers. Okay, but anyways, on to question number 3. Your guys' World Series finalist as of October or whatever today is, August 9th.
So our National League and American League.
Yes, both. Who do you think's gonna win the pennant and face off?
Off the top of my head, it's tough between the Cubs and the Dodgers. I'm gonna go Cubs, even though I'm a huge Dodger fan. I hope that's not true. Just seems like every year seems like there's one team just has that hit factor now. I think the Cubs have that. In the East, the Red Sox are on fire. I just watching the Astros did rip my heart out last year. It's hard to go against them, so I'm gonna go Astros, Cubs, which are probably the 2 teams that have been tearing me up in the postseason the last couple of years.
Okay, fair enough. Kevin?
Yeah, I'm going to be another homer for going with the Dodgers. The Cubs are looking good too, but yeah, I just got to see them back in there. And then
The Dodgers,
yeah, Boston's just too hot right now, so
You're gonna go
you gotta
Boston.
have to go Boston.
Okay. Well, you know what? Actually, what I have written here is the same thing you have. So, for sake of the channel, I'll change it. I'll go old school: Yankees, Dodgers. See what happens. No, I have Boston and LA facing off. Question number 4: Where will Bryce Harper play in 2019?
Oh man, I think the Dodgers are finally going to make a strong push, but it just seems like somehow he's going to end up a Yankee or a Philly. So, gun in my head, I'm going to go with the Yankees because they just always end up with some guys like that.
And that lineup would be disgusting if they had Harper. Okay, Kevin?
I'm not too sure. Like, is there a chance he still stays with National?
Yeah,
Or is it okay? I was gonna say
He could, but the fact they were kind of shopping on the trade
that's what I was
deadline kind of seems like Washington's like, we're not going to pay that money for him. We'll see though. I mean, that could have just maybe they're just seeing what they could have got for him.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, and this is a long shot. It just always seems because every single time there's like a free agent signing, you never think this team's gonna have a chance of getting them. I'm gonna go with the San Francisco Giants because it always seems like, oh, they're not gonna spend the money, and then out of nowhere the Giants they added McCutchen out of nowhere. We're like, what the heck? So that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay. So we got.
Yeah, also, if he does go to the Yankees, part of my thought process is that they're actually going to move Stanton to get Harper. But that's a whole other thing.
That could, yeah, to make the con, because Jesus, that payroll would be 500.
Anyway.
Question number 5: Lakers over under 45 wins this season.
Take this one.
I want to say push, but because 45, that seems just right around there. I
Yeah.
don't think they're gonna.
That's
I don't think they'll be 50
why
wins,
that's
but
the question.
yeah, I'll probably go. Yeah, maybe push. Yeah.
You go push, okay, at exactly 45.
That's easy over for me. I don't see them. I think 48 would be a better
Yeah.
number. Yeah, pretty simple. I don't see a scenario where they lose or they don't win 45 or 46 games minimum.
Well, based on where you had them slotted, they would
Yeah.
have to win at least that. I have them at a push, 40, right around that. I think 45 is going to be right around that 5 to 8 range.
They're in the East. They
Because
win
they-
way more. But.
Oh, yeah, Jesus. LeBron in the East would win 70. Okay, question number 6. The best quarterback out of the 2018 draft class will be.
I'm gonna go with Josh Rosen just over Sam Darnold.
Okay.
I kind of like Sam Darnold a little more, like personality-wise and his build and everything, but Josh Rosen's just such a better passer, like you've seen. I mean, you watch him in college; they're both really good, but the throws that he makes it wasn't that close,
Mhm.
especially on deep outs and corners and such.
I don't know. I like to go Rosen, but I want to change it up a little bit. Saw Baker Mayfield today. He
Yeah.
didn't look too bad, and they actually set up their team with some talent
Yeah.
around him. So I think he has a slight chance, but
Okay. Still going to go with Rosen?
yeah, probably.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think Baker Mayfield. He did look better today, though. I'll give him a little bit credit.
Preseason week
But
one.
no,
Yeah.
no Josh Allen love. No, I'm gonna go with Josh Rosen as well. I think Josh Rosen, when he was coming out, there was kind of that mindset where everyone's like, oh, he's got a bad attitude. But now that he's on an NFL team, he's saying all the right things, and he did have some durability issues. But I kind of feel like everything you hear from him is everything that kind of sounds like that guy who's got like that sore spot, you know, where he's just like he's got something to prove. Where Sam Darnold, like, I don't know, do USC quarterbacks ever pan out? I mean, I hope he does. I like Sam Darnold, but anyways, on to question number 7. This is kind of along the same lines as the Bryce Harper one. Le'Veon Bell plays where in 2019?
Well, not for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
I don't know, some stupid franchise that'll overpay him, so who normally does that? Miami Redskins, they both have running backs already.
Oakland?
Man, it's tough. Oh, I could see
Yeah.
John Gruden doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go
They have the
Oakland.
money.
Good. Yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
Oakland.
If they
Well,
Well,
have
the owner
money-
is so broke.
Well, I think
yeah.
it kind of depends on Mac. If they give Mac if they break the bank to get Mac, they're kind of out of that running. But I'm gonna go on a long shot. I'm gonna say the Steelers. I'm gonna say he's gonna have a not a bad year, but he's gonna have a down year, and I think he's not gonna get more than Todd Gurley. So I think he's gonna kind of dial it back and go, okay, I'll take that contract, and the Steelers will give it to him because they're not gonna franchise him for what 22 mil. So I'm just gonna say the Steelers. Maybe he gets hurt, and then he just goes, okay, I'll stay with Pittsburgh if they want him anymore. Okay, question number 8, and the last question.
One on Le'Veon Bell.
I was thinking the Steelers too, but I was just.
Oh, I thought you guys were both in
No.
rates on the Raiders.
No, no,
I'm sorry.
I don't think they'll have the money for
No.
just all the contracts they've been giving to their players and stuff. So
Okay. Well, question number 8. Chances Jimmy Butler finishes the season, percentage-wise, with the Minnesota Timberwolves. What are your percentages that he finishes it?
I'm going to go 0.
So he will be moved according to Dan. Okay.
Yeah, I guess if they just decide that it's worth it to just make the playoffs to keep the fans happy, but it's just everything you're reading and his personality, it's a 0 for me.
Okay.
I'll go like 30%. I feel like they get rid of them, but if they get rid of somebody else like Wiggins or something, that
Yeah.
could be the whole
Yeah.
different thing. But yeah, I think he's gone.
I'm definitely in the minority. I'm going to say an 80% chance he stays because I think they're going to have a good year. And I think they're going to come out and surprise some people, and Jimmy Butler's going to go, hey, Minnesota's not so bad. So at least that's what I think. So you got all different opinions here. But anyways, that's our quick rapid fire. We're going to try to do these videos once a week if we could, just 8 random questions. Once again, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe, then you just hit the subscribe. And if you want to get notified when videos like this get uploaded, then hit that little bell icon. If you didn't like the video, or you just don't like one of us for some reason, hit that dislike button and let us know. Other than that, thank you for watching 3 Balls and a Puck. I've been Brad, this has been Daniel, that's been Kevin, it's been great. See you next time.